Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, do si do si do.
Hey, what's up? I'm Nick. I'm the founder of The Happies.
I'm Elijah Smetzer, and I'm the drummer for The Happies.
Hey, my name's Ale. My role in The Happies is lead guitar.
My name is Brett Brazil. I play bass in The Happies.
I got no sympathy, I put it all inside my nose. I had a record each and like fierce in the snow. Bat, struck my nose, watch that sun come down. I got a quiz call my own.
My life was kind of out of control, and The Happies was a means of finding control and purpose and meaning. I wanted to try opium when I was a kid, and then somebody gave me heroin and said it was opium. So then that's how I got into drugs. When I got in trouble, there were a lot of times I woke up like, how did I get here? And my family did the right thing by leaving me there to think about my life, and it actually turned out to help me a lot, because it's been about 10 years or so, you know, away from it. The biggest challenge was when my dad had died. I had to dig really deep and not be like, I'm gonna pop a pill and make this go away. It took a lot, like a ton of therapy and resources for me to get my life together. I have a lot of empathy for people who fall into that stuff.
You get to a point where either you learn how to live and deal in balance, or it overtakes you.
Addicts are some of the best people ever when they turn their life around, because they're unbelievably creative and can be really good people.
The struggles aren't so hard when you have a comrade of people around you that all are like-minded people who have the same goal.
I started really realizing I wanted to work for myself, even if I made less money, and I'd rather work 7 times harder and not be told what to do, as long as it's something I am in charge of. So because of the stuff that I went through, kind of feeling like an outcast and feeling like I didn't fit in, and with all the struggles with substance abuse, I just really wanted to prove to people that you can go out there and be something. It's kind of like if I succeed in my dream, it could kind of help them too.
A big part about music is the connection that I can create. Like, it's a universal language. That's my way to communicate a lot of my feelings and emotions out. If people around me are having a good time, that makes me have a good time.
I didn't grow up with a lot of people around me, and music was an outlet not only for my mind to feel stimulated, but a way for me to also connect with other people who are like-minded.
You don't want to be around people that are complacent where they're at, because then you won't grow.
I mean, honestly, like, we're at like 1% of what we want to be. And so we just want to keep growing, and it's that type of thing where if you're doing something over and over, you're gonna get better at it. We are improving and getting to the next level, so it's like, why would we stop when we are barely there?
I just don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know which way life will go. There's highs and lows, stressed out and I'm stoned. I just don't know. Just don't know.
We're at Cornerstone at Berkeley, playing with the Mad Caddies tonight. My adrenaline is up, and I want to play a good show, and yeah.
It's the calm before the storm that I have to battle with. Sanchez coming in real hot. Yeah. I want our listeners to feel like a million times better when they walk out the door. I want whatever they're feeling that day, if they were feeling sad coming into the show, that they felt like they were heard because they heard a lyric that they resonated with, or maybe they just felt like they were pent up all day and they finally got to let out whatever it was that was keeping them from having, you know, a great day. If we can provide that reaction, that's my goal.
I want to see us having like an international audience and us playing on all the top music festivals. And I mean, everyone has like, you know, the high ambitious goals, but am I where I'm supposed to be to do those things? Yes.
Working with a band like the Mad Caddies is a good way for us to establish a foundation with them. And so if they go overseas or something like that and they go, hey, let's get the Happies in on this.
Yeah,
and we're like, yeah, cool. We got that good foundation with them.
The message from the Happies to the audience is to, you know, try and be happy when you can. You know, not everything's perfect, but not everything's terrible, and it's a little bit up to you. And so if we can help you push towards that positive side, then cool. We advertise a lot. Petty came up with the idea for the signs, but I swear it was just like a thing where like one day it was like, people put up garage sale signs all the time, and like, what if we put up signs that just said, listen to the Happies? Or it was like something like that.
You know, we'll give some to like some fans and stuff. I've helped put up some, but you know, majority of that effort comes from Petty.
We have this guy who's trying to start a militia and take down all my signs across the Bay Area. But I'm like, hey, dude, this guy's promoting our band.
Yeah, it sucks, obviously, and it's a waste of time. Petty goes back out to the spot, he gets the sign, he repaints it, he goes back and puts it back up. So that's like gas and time and effort and all that.
I can't let it stop me from pushing my music out, because I'm just doing that because I want to be in rooms where a lot of people are familiar with the music. We just put out our third album, ADHD, and it's about growing up with ADD and what that encompassed.
Petty writes all the songs lyrically and everything, so the lyrical meaning of the song comes from him.
We just kind of want people to feel something and have an experience, you know?
Yeah. When we play live, we want the audience to feel whatever they want to feel. We're just there to invoke that emotion.
If you're really into music, it can really take you somewhere. So those songs, because my background, I write them like a journal. Since it saved my life, I'm very like protective and like very obsessed with it, you know? So I don't know, I owe a lot to music.
The collective dream of the Happies is to find community amongst people who don't feel like they belong. The best place that you're ever gonna be is in the place that you're at right now. And if the Happies can supply the soundtrack to make that place that that person's in better, I think that's the goal of the Happies.